Hey, I ran into Triple H earlier and assured him your stunt last week was just a one-time thing. You're lucky he thought it was good TV, or you might be out of a job.
Triple H thought I was entertaining? That's great!
That's not exactly what I would have gotten out of that statement. Nonetheless, I'm happy you found someone to team with for the Dusty Classic, even if it's Velveteen Dream.
What do you mean, even if?
I just don't think he's the most trustworthy partner. But hopefully I'm wrong.
He's too set on proving he's the real Dream to pull anything on me. So don't worry, I'll be fine. But what about your big contract signing tonight? You have anything planned?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out there and sign the contract.
That's it? These things are all about playing mind games with your opponent to get an advantage in the match. Like, what if you brought your Mae Young Classic trophy to the ring with you? That would really get in Rhea's head.
Okay, since you seem to know about this sort of thing, I'll take your advice and bring the trophy out.
Great. So, what did Triple H say about last week being good TV? Did he like my promo, or the handcuff move, or just everything overall?
You should focus on your match.
I heard what you said last week about wanting to prove you belong in NXT. I respect that. But it's not going to come at our expense.
No, sir. Not our expense, NIKKI.
We came back to NXT for one reason. To win the Dusty Rhodes Classic.
Back to win the whole enchilada!
I actually watched your previous Dusty Classic matches to try to get an advantage, but there wasn't a lot to go on. You know, because you always lost in the first round.
You went there, huh?
He did go there. Sounds like he wants to fight.
I'm just stating a fact.
Then here's another one. Tonight, we're gonna destroy you.
That's right, NIKKI, 'cause we're coming!
I let you win last week because the Dream thought about what you said. And I want to prove that I am the real Dream. That's all this is. You're just lucky to be along for the ride.
Okay, fine. But now that we're partners, shouldn't we discuss strategy or something?
Here's a strategy. Stay out of the Dream's way.
I'm curious to see what kind of chemistry Trey and Dream have tonight, as this is their very first time teaming together.
And on top of that, they're facing a seasoned duo and heavy machinery with the added stakes of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
Well, speaking of stakes, Heavy Machinery returned to NXT with one goal in mind. That's to accomplish something they were never able to do before leaving for WWE. Win the Dusty Classic. In off the tag. Gets out of dodge there. Uh-oh. Setting him up. Uh-oh. Neckbreaker.
Otis got out of there in time.
Ooh, what impact. Clothesline. His offense is on point right now.
He is getting fired up here.
Oh, I didn't see that coming. Otis producing a trampling. As we've seen countless times over the years, superstars oftentimes try to make a statement with their entrance, and I think it's safe to say that Velveteen Dream did just that, Byron, at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia.
Yeah, and leave it to Velveteen Dream to bring out an entourage prior to one of the biggest matches of his career.
Double axe handle smash. He's in big trouble. DDT! Pow, what a shot. Oh, right to the gut. He's getting pushed onto the defensive.
He needs a breather in a bad way right now. If he could just make it to his corner and make the tag.
Oh, here we go. DDT! Somehow has to find a way to make a tag here. He's looking for the win. There's the kick out by Otis.
So resourceful.
To elaborate a little more on Velveteen Dream's TakeOver Philadelphia entrance you guys mentioned. For me, the best part was watching Dream have his customized mouth guard inserted by a member of said entourage.
Yeah, that mouth guard was on a featherbed pillow, mind you. And he wore fancy airbrushed boxing trunks to the ring that said, Dream Over. And that night, he was standing tall over his opponent.
Anticipated that attack perfectly. German suplex, but that's not all. He goes for the cover. Oh, how resilient was that?
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
Face first with a waistlock takedown. The damage he's taking. Uh-oh.
That puts him in total cover. Is it enough?
1, 2, 3. And we have our winners.
Here are your winners, the Superstar and Velveteen Dream.
That's a big win for him, ladies and gentlemen.
This guy looks like he's ready to tear through the entire locker room.
You all have history with one another, but at NXT TakeOver, more history will be made when you'll compete in a triple threat match for Candice LeRae's NXT Women's Championship. Now, if you could each sign your names on the contract, we can make this match official.
Before we sign anything, I want to ask what you're doing out here with that trophy. You think you're real cute, don't you?
This thing? I actually bring it everywhere. The grocery store, the gym, car wash, contract signings. I even sleep with it sometimes. Helps remind me of how I won the Mae Young Classic on my very first try. But who did I beat in the finals? I can't remember.
I don't have time for this.
You might want to stick around for a preview of what I'm going to do at TakeOver.
And thanks to Rhea Ripley, this contract signing has officially gone off the rails.
I mean, when do they ever stay on the rails, Byron? Rhea Ripley's going on a rampage.
And now Rhea's using the Mae Young Classic trophy as a weapon.
That's what Red gets for bringing it out here.
It looks like Red has some kind of eye injury. No one deserves that, Corey.
I don't give a damn about that. This is what I want.
I'm so sorry. This is my fault.
Rhea Ripley made a statement tonight. She will destroy anything in her path to capture the NXT Women's Championship. As this Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic semifinal match gets underway, I'll be watching whether Trey can stay focused after what happened last week to his best friend Red at the hands of Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, we've been told Red is home recovering with an eye injury, and it's not certain whether she'll be cleared for NXT TakeOver.
But given what I've seen so far from Trey, I don't think his brain's capable of focusing on multiple things at once. So unless Velveteen Dream can carry their team to victory tonight, I fully expect the Street Profits to advance. An early pin attempt. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
I don't think his opponent was expecting that.
Got it scouted. Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. Oh, right to the gut.
And look at the quickness by Montez Ford.
Tagged in.
You know, for somebody who hasn't been in the business all that long, I'd say Velveteen Dream sure does have a high opinion of himself. It's almost as if he looks down at the rest of the roster.
Back suplex.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring.
Ooh, tossed with the suplex.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
It looks to me like his partner's itching to get in there. And now might be a good time to give him what he wants.
He weaves out of the way. Here we go. Gutbuster. And he's out of there in a nick of time. Jumping clothesline. What agility. Bam, suplex. Pendulum backbreaker. Tick-tock. Abdominal stretch. He lets it go.
Yeah, I wonder why.
A striking blow. Perfectly executed abdominal stretch. This could be it. And breaks the hold. Scoop slam.
Lightning fast reflexes.
German suplex. But that's not all.
To Michael's point about Velveteen Dream's disdain for the locker room, it's no secret that the superstar he detests the most are those who first made a name for themselves on the independent scene. From behind, back suplex,
Pendulum backbreaker. Tick-tock. Look at this. Snap suplex. This match's brutality starting to show on him.
He's not looking good, and at this point, he has no option but to make it to his corner and get his partner in there.
Absolutely has to make a tag here.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done, Michael.
He's so close to making the tag here, Corey.
Yeah, but think of all the energy he's expending here, Cole.
And there's the tag. Desperately needs to make a tag here.
I don't know. It's going to be tough to make it to the corner.
No, he lets him out. Stomping down. And it's Angelo Dawkins finding the answer.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Well scouted reversal there. Is that enough for the win? And he kicks out.
Very nice.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, The New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming champions. Championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold.
He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display.
He's looking a little stunned right now. Yeah, definitely off of his game. Comes in off the tag. Axe handle finds the mark. It's obvious Montez Ford is feeling the pain that has been dealt out so far.
He's running on fumes right now. It might be smart for him to make it.
We all know what's next.
Did Trey just tag himself in? What is he thinking?
Trey with his version of the Purple Rainmaker. And it's all over. Trey and Velveteen advance to the finals of the Dusty Classic.
Look at this clown celebrating like he accomplished something. He stole the win from Velveteen Dream.
All that matters is they won and they're advancing. And look, Velveteen approves.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Welcome to NXT TakeOver, where we have huge breaking news. Red has officially been cleared to compete for the NXT Women's Championship against Candice LeRae and Rhea Ripley, who brutally attacked Red just a few weeks ago.
In addition to that enormous match, we also have the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, where Trey and Velveteen Dream will take on the Viking Raiders.
Well, Byron, in all your excitement, you forgot to mention that since the Women's Championship match is back to a triple threat, that also means it'll be no disqualification, which, if you ask me, only means trouble for Candice and Ray.
Hey, I heard the good news, you were cleared. But, you sure you're okay?
I'm only sure of one thing. I'm going to annihilate Rhea Ripley. She almost took everything from me, but her mistake was she stopped at almost. Tonight, I won't stop.
At least your match is no DQ. That way you can take care of Rhea and still win the title, so that's good.
I'd say it's very good.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, the Dream's reflection is beautiful.
Right. Well, that trophy could be ours, but I was thinking we still don't feel like a real team. And a big part of that is because we don't have matching outfits like all the great tag teams throughout history. So, I went and had these made. I hope you like them.
I love them.
It's all about the NXT Women's Championship. Everyone who has held that title has gone on to create massive waves in sports entertainment.
There are no eyes to the future right now, Cole. These ladies have only one thing in mind, and that's being the next NXT Women's Champion.
These three women have crossed paths before, but never with so much on the line.
Yeah, a big match on the Indies can put you on the map. The Mae Young Classic can kickstart a career, but becoming NXT Women's Champion can define a career.
But are you guys forgetting that Red's out here competing half blind? I mean, I realize she was cleared, and she's obviously not 100%. The real story is whether Candice LeRae will be able to stop Rhea Ripley from taking her title. As far as I'm concerned, Red's a non-factor.
I would never say that, Corey. In fact, Red's got an extra gear of anger, and I think she might be able to use that to her advantage tonight. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Not what she was looking for.
Gets her again.
Man, she really knows how to handle herself, huh?
Saw that one coming.
Oh, nasty impact.
Candice LeRae with a beautiful counter. Oh, look at it.
She ducks out of the way there.
Reversal! What a counter!
Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
Power. Sit down, power bomb. Boom, what a forearm.
Nice drop kick.
Lives to fight another day. And she's back in the ring now.
Suplex!
Neckbreaker. Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, here we go. Oh, what impact. It is just incredible. It's electric in this arena tonight. To the outside.
Elusive movement there.
The women's revolution is turned into the women's evolution.
Ooh-wee. Oh, she turns it around.
Oh, a flurry of strikes. Oh, the old European uppercut. For the championship. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive. Oh, it's not going to be pretty.
Go to sleep.
Gonna see a new champ.
One of the greatest strikers in the game.
For the win to retain the championship. She kicks out. Not yet.
Some might consider just getting a title opportunity as a success, but I assure you, this superstar will settle for nothing less than taking home the gold.
Changes her fortune there. She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you?
Stringing together some big moves here.
She's efficient and dangerous with her offense thus far.
What a shot. This superstar making an incredible comeback.
Tapping deep into the energy reserve, still in the fight.
The champion into the cover. And again, she refuses to stay down.
She's a warrior, guys. Up in a vertical suplex. Taking all the time in the world. Blood rushing into the head. This is going to have a bad ending.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack? Big reversal.
Candice LeRae with a beautiful counter. She steers clear there.
Oh, saw it coming.
Teeing off out of it in the corner. Oh, what an uppercut. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. 1, 2, 3. Red's done it. She's overcome what could have been a career-ending injury to become the new NXT Women's Champion.
We just witnessed one of the gutsiest performances in NXT history.
I'll be the first to admit I was wrong about Red. This was no fluke tonight. She earned every ounce of the gold she now holds in her hands.
And there you see Red crossing this achievement off her list, one of many significant things she may go on to cross off in her career. A truly inspiring moment. Make their entrance together.
And they've got brand new matching gear. Looking good.
Maybe they've turned a corner as far as their team chemistry goes.
It's one thing to wear the same gear as your partner, but the real test is going to be in the ring. If these two aren't on the same page when it really matters, the Viking Raiders are going to slaughter them.
Look at Trey's moves. He's clearly been studying Velveteen's entrances.
Oh, that time would have been better spent watching film on the Viking Raiders. But what's new? This guy's priorities have been out of whack since day one.
To be fair, Corey, Velveteen Dream is known for his eccentric entrances, but always delivers when the bell rings. So why can't Trey do the same thing?
Oh, that's easy. He doesn't have the same level of natural talent that Velveteen has. And besides, look at this guy. He looks like a goof out here trying to do Velveteen's mannerisms. If you're going to put that much effort into your entrance, at least get your own style.
He's just trying to be a good teammate. It's all in good fun.
Oh, if this is your idea of fun, then that explains a lot.
Nonetheless, these two have had an unexpected and impressive run to make it here to the finals.
It kind of reminds me of last year when Ricochet and Aleister Black were a somewhat unlikely pairing, and they went on to win the entire tournament. We could see a similar outcome tonight.
Highly unlikely. The Viking Raiders have teamed thousands of times all over the world while Trey and Velveteen barely know each other. You can't overstate that kind of advantage.
I hear you, but look at these synchronized moves. I'm telling you, these two are ready.
This Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic final match gets underway. Both of these teams look to join a prestigious group of previous winners.
Yeah, the first tournament in 2015 included a star-studded field that was won by the team of Samoa Joe and Finn Balor.
That's right. Other teams that have their names etched on the trophy include the Authors of Pain and the Undisputed Era.
Look, I'm sorry, but the team of Trey and Velveteen Dream doesn't belong among the names you mentioned. The Viking Raiders, however, fit quite nicely.
Well, before we just go hand out a trophy to anyone, let's see what happens in this match. Narrowly avoiding trouble.
Yeah, that could have been bad. Oh, great display of strength with the suplex.
Now he's been put on the defensive.
It's decision time, Cole. Does he try to get back on the offensive himself, or does he attempt to make a tag here?
Saw what he had in mind there.
You know, for somebody who hasn't been in the business all that long, I'd say Velveteen Dream sure does have a high opinion of himself. It's almost as if he looks down at the rest of the roster. Desperately trying to get to the corner now.
It's not going to be easy, though, Michael.
Look out, he's almost there.
If he doesn't make the tag, they're in big trouble here.
Not showing much fight here.
Yeah, he looks absolutely out of it, Cole.
Dream just barely got out of the way.
Check this out. He's in a little bit of trouble now.
If you told me heading into this match that he was going to absorb so much punishment, I would have called you a liar. Especially you, Saxton. But then again, I never believe anything that comes out of your mouth.
Textbook vertical suplex.
Bam. Really needs to get to the corner and make a tag.
Otherwise, this match may be over sooner than later.
There may be no preventing the tag now.
It doesn't get much more exciting than this, Michael. He makes the tag. The tides have turned now, Michael.
That's gotta be it.
He isn't going to go away that easy.
To Michael's point about Velveteen Dream's disdain for the locker room, it's no secret that the superstar he detests the most are those who first made a name for themselves on the independent scene.
Great evasion. Hooked him up. Saw that one coming. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Look out here. German suplex. He's absorbed some damage already.
It's no secret that quick tags lead to success in the tag team division. And I'd say the quicker he can make that tag here, the better their chances of winning will be.
Looking to make the tag here.
A tag at this point can change the whole complexion of this match, Michael.
Failed on the tag attempt. Bringing it back into the ring.
Evading possible disaster there.
Kick right to the midsection. Leg drop. This tag team contest is underway. Both of these teams have been very game so far. Gets him with a counter. Big knee to the midsection. He's taking some good hits.
It might be time for him to recharge that battery. All he has to do is get to his corner and make the tag.
Needs to make it to the corner here, Corey.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole. There's no way around it. A tag is vital at this point in the match.
Oh, he's almost there.
And his partner's just itching to get in the ring right now.
Somehow gets the tag.
Dream Valley driver.
And Velveteen Dream tags Trey. It actually looks like he wants Trey to go to the top rope and hit the purple Rainmaker.
I told you they're on the same page now.
What the hell?
No, no, no.
Finally, Velveteen Dream has come to his senses.
Velveteen Dream has essentially sacrificed Trey to their opponents.
He has no chance. It's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raiders.
I'm sorry, but I'm shocked at what just happened.
Well, face it, guys. The better team won just like I thought they would.
Maybe we're going to get an explanation from Velveteen Dream.
This is on you, partner. You called the Dream out, and you questioned the Dream's authenticity. But the Dream never needed some repulsive trophy for validation. The Dream already knew that there was only one Dream, and that is the Velveteen Dream. At one point, I considered letting you win this thing because the Dream felt sorry for your desperate need for success. But then, you repeatedly stole the Dream's spotlight, leeching off the Dream's moves, the Dream's look, and anything else you can get your hands on. But it's like the saying goes, imitation is the sincerest form of battery.
Oh no. Are those handcuffs?
No, he's handcuffing Trey to the ropes, just like how this all started.
This is getting ugly. The man's helpless.
We need someone to put an end to this right now.
Look, I'm by no means advocating what's happening, but you have to admit, Trey brought this upon himself. The moment he mentioned Velveteen Dream's name, he was asking for trouble.
Pardon me, Red, Trey, you both have huge matches tonight. Do you have a second to comment?
No.
Yeah, we do.
So, Candice LeRae has invoked her rematch clause in an Iron Woman match. Now, after everything you've been through, are you ready for your first NXT Women's title defense?
Well, considering I'll actually be able to see this time, I think I'm more than ready.
Trey, you are going to face Velveteen Dream in the first ever no DQ spotlight match where in order to win, you must steal your opponent's finishing move. Now, how have you prepared for this unique stipulation?
I haven't had to. I've used his purple Rainmaker before, but he's never used my finisher. And on top of that, I might have another trick or two up my sleeve, because you never know when you might need it.
I might have taken you lightly in our last match because you were injured, but I won't make that mistake tonight.
If I was able to beat 2 opponents with only 1 good eye, what do you think is gonna happen when I only have 1 opponent and my vision back?
I think you'll be able to get a real good look at me standing over you with the title, back where it belongs.
Sweet fanny pack.
Thanks.
I was kidding. Anyway, what were you talking about having a trick up your sleeve?
Well, actually, it's more like a trick down my pants.
That sounds incredibly creepy.
Yeah, I hear it now. Let me give you a sneak peek.
Still creepy.
Okay, I should rephrase. One of my tricks is I'm gonna wear a special outfit to get in Velveteen's head like he does to his opponents. There's 3 options I'm considering. Which one should I go with? Thanks for your help with that. I'm gonna need every little advantage I can get to defeat him.